I remember it as if it was yesterday. My papa took me to see the ancestral home of our clan.
The very original idea was to do a fully instrumental album, but that felt a bit restricting. There were some lyrics that I wanted to include, there was some vocal melodies that had to be included and all that, and then I thought that it would be really cool to have a voice for Scrooge himself, a voice for Goldie, Glittering Goldie, also Scrooge's sister, and there's a storyteller. So I just thought that, yeah, let's get a few guest musicians and singers to help me with this. There are two female vocalists, Johanna Kurkela and Johanna Ivanainen, and two male vocals, Mr. Alan Reed doing the parts of Scrooge, and Toni Kakko being the storyteller in a song called Cold Heart of the Klondike. Favorite part? Yeah, okay. One thing that was quite a challenge for me while writing the songs was to somehow capture the comic part, because comedy is such a big part of Don Rosa's stories, and I've never really written a soundtrack to a comedy before. That's incredibly hard. So there's this C part in the song called Duel and Cloudscapes, which is one of my favorite parts on the whole album, because it really nails the comic scene where Scrooge is supposedly going into heaven and playing golf with these ancestors of his, and it's just a hilarious part, and I tried to capture those few pages into that C part, and in my opinion I succeeded really well. What kind of audience is this album aimed at? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I would think that all those people around the world who enjoy this book as much as I do, they would find it really interesting to listen to the songs. But also there are strong Nightwish influences in the music. So if you're into Nightwish, I think you might want to check this out as well. Somebody told me that this album is a mixture of Mike Oldfield, Enya and Hans Zimmer, which I take as a compliment again. So if you're into this kind of stuff, you might enjoy it, but it's not aimed at any particular audience on purpose, not at all. It's just the very honest music that I hear in my head when I read the stories, and that's it. It can absolutely be played live. Would be a lovely thing to do at some point in the future, but I haven't had any plans. At the moment I'm just concentrating on doing songs for the next Nightwish album. That's going to keep us really busy for the next few years, so I don't see it happening in the near future, maybe never, but the options are always open. We have the music, we have the sheets, you know, so maybe at some point.